Welcome to myprojectbazaar.com. Let me discuss about the process VideoPuzzle, a descriptive one-shot video composition. Let me see the process VideoPuzzle descriptive one-shot video composition. In this process, initially a large amount of videos were collected and they are converted into frames. Precious bits were wasted on noisy frames, so Gaussian filter is applied in order to remove the noises from the frames. This will smooth the video and make all the pixels in the image more clearer. In order to apply Gaussian filter, we use InFilter function. For feature extraction, we are using scale invariant feature transform algorithm. Scale invariant feature transform is an algorithm in computer vision to detect and describe the local features in the image. It has many applications. Here, we are extracting the features using scale invariant feature transform algorithm. The scale invariant feature transform algorithm mainly extract the initial information from the image. Then the database is trained by extracting the shifty features for all the frames in the videos. The extracted features were stored in the form of a table. They were then used for the feature processing. The equivalent distance between the test feature and all the trained image features were calculated. The calculated equivalent distance values were sorted in an ascending order. The two frames that are more similar consist of low equivalent distance and they will come in the front since we are sorting in the ascending order. The ID of the frames were got and the images that have the name as the ID in the database were taken from the training database. The retrieval of the images in the training database is done in a sequential order. The retrieved frames will be in a sequence so that the frames were continuous from the given query images were retrieved. Let me see the flow of the process. Initially, the videos were collected and they were saved and all the videos were converted into frames. Precious bits were wasted on a noisy video, so we are applying pre-processing process. Here we use Gaussian filter in order to remove the noises from the frames. This will smooth the video and make all the pixels in the images more clearer. For applying Gaussian filter, we have to use InFilter function. Then we are extracting the shift feature for all the images in the database. Scale invariant feature transform is an algorithm in computer vision which detects and describes the local features in the image. It has many applications. Mainly here we are using shift feature to extract the edge values from the input frames. Then the query frame is pre-processed. Here also we are using Gaussian filter and then the shift features were extracted and the test image features and the training image features were equivalent distance between the test image features and the training image features were calculated. The equivalent distance between the test image and the training image features were calculated and they were ordered in an ascending order and they were sorted in an ascending order. The two frames that are more similar consist of the low equivalent distance and they will come in front of since we are sorting it in an ascending order. So the images that have the minimum equivalent distance were retrieved from the dataset that we have given. So the ID of the frames were got and the images that have the name as the ID were taken from the training dataset. The retrieval of the images from the training database is done in a sequential order. The retrieved frames will be in sequence so that the frames are continuous from the query images were retrieved. Let me see the execution of the process. If you want to run the code, select the file main.m which is located in the source code folder. Right click it and click on run file. You will get the user interface which is required to run the process. So first click on load video. So the videos that we have collected were converted into frames and they were saved in the folder. Then training features were extracted. So for all the frames in the videos, the shift features were calculated and they were saved in the table format. Then you have to give any one of the input frame. So for that we have given this frame. So initially the frame is loaded and it is pre-processed. Then the features were extracted for the input frame. The extracted features were saved here. Will be saved here. Here the features were saved and then the frames related to the input frame will be retrieved using equivalent distance calculation. So here the frames similar to the input frames were retrieved. Like that, you can give any other query image, the similar frames will be retrieved. So we have to extract these features, and then the similar frames were retrieved as the input frame. So like that the process is going on. So initially, thus we have produced a process which extracts the similar frames as the input frame given. Thank you.